Living on the coast of Texas, the ocean has always been a huge part of my life. Even at a young age, I noticed environmental issues like plastic pollution on our beaches, and I knew I had to do something about it.
The ocean is one of the most resilient forces on our planet. It inspires me to stay resilient myself. The ocean hasn't given up on us, so I'm not giving up on it.
Why do you want to make a difference?
To better the environment, world, and people.
Since 2016, young ocean stewards have been advocating for the planet and its inhabitants in Washington, D.C. through Sea Youth Rise Up. This program is an opportunity for young leaders to come together, speak face-to-face with their elected officials, and amplify the critically important message it is of saving our oceans.
The fight to protect our shared ocean planet has become increasingly difficult in the last few years.
There's a lot going on. For many people, especially young people, it can feel difficult to feel hope for the future during times of such political turmoil.
We need to remember that the ocean is still there, and there's still so much left worth fighting for. Civic engagement is more important now than ever.
We are still here, we are still fighting for the planet, and Sea Youth Rise Up is a catalyst for positive change, action, and most importantly, hope.
My name is Maxine Vega.
My name's Evelyn James.
My name is Natalie Pena.
My name is Ibrahim Ware, I'm 23, and I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a 2025 Sea Youth Rise Up delegate.
Hi, my name is Alejandro Ganasa, and I was a Sea Youth Rise Up student delegate for the first time in 2023. For the last 3 years, I have been building on my own experiences to help grow the program. Sea Youth Rise Up is uniquely poised as it uplifts the voices of youth across the country, helps build on their leadership skills, and has a direct influence on ocean and climate policy. Our democracy is at stake. There are people who believe that our planet itself is disposable. The threats are increasing, but the ocean is still here, and she needs us. We are also still here. The ocean provides over half of the oxygen we breathe. It controls our planetary weather systems, and it provides the protein source for over 3 billion people on this planet. An unstable ocean means an unstable climate, and Dr. Sylvia Earle said it best. No blue, no green, no ocean, no us. There's still so much left worth fighting for, and this is why our mission is clear. Ocean conservation is an absolute priority and must be a priority for decision makers at the highest levels.
Welcome to DC, everybody. Hello, DC. DC, we made it.
This is my first time to DC, so I'm really excited to see my new surroundings.
I'm extremely excited. I've never done something like this before, so I feel like it's going to be an amazing opportunity.
I'm most excited to meet new people, to learn a bunch during Advocacy Day, and just have a great time being in the area.
After arriving in DC, our student delegates attended a youth advocacy training. This workshop provided leadership development and skill building that would be essential for every student delegate when lobbying their elected officials on Hill Day. Our keynote session was a conversation with Dr. Miriam Goldstein, former Director of Ocean Policy at the White House Council of Environmental Quality, and now Executive Director of the National Ocean Protection Coalition. This was all about the role that young people can play in enacting policy change at a national level. We also heard from Carissa Cabrera and Dr. Mickey Rogers from the Sustainable Ocean Alliance to talk about the critical importance of marine protected areas, also known as MPAs. Danni Washington from Big Blue and You led a storytelling workshop about effective messaging. And lastly, we had a very special panel of Sea Youth Rise Up alumni to talk about the week ahead and what to expect.
It was really fun because you got to hear a lot of really cool stories, and Danni presented about her why about the ocean, and it was really engaging.
It was really fun, and I learned a lot from it, and telling my ocean story is something that I'm going to do. No matter what, I can't wait for Hill Day tomorrow.
We're right before our first meeting, so very excited. With Carlos Jimenez.
Next up was Hill Day. With everything going on in today's volatile political climate, it was extremely important for us to have our nation's leaders hear the message of ocean and climate protection coming directly from young people whose futures are at stake.
It was so good. We just had a spontaneous meeting in an elevator with one of our state representatives.
Oh my god, coincidence to the max.
I feel like he was very responsive with us. He was very engaged, and he actually knew what we were talking about. Like, he was genuinely really interested about it.
While some offices were more open to this idea than others, all of our student delegates found a profound sense of purpose after this experience.
Yes, I felt heard. Not only me, but everybody I was in the room with, were really excited to hear our ideas, and they were just complimenting us and saying how youth really have the voices that they need.
Whole day was great. Hill Day was super insightful, eye-opening, being able to walk the halls of the house, and speak with representatives, staffers, it's very immersed in the whole, policy process, which is, new and exciting for me. So I was felt thrilled, blessed to be a part of, such a dynamic group and such a dynamic space.
Welcome to Chow 2025.
The next 2 days were filled with plenty of sessions, learning experiences, and connecting with the ocean community from both Capitol Hill Ocean Week and Upwell.
We hear from leading experts in the field, people from fisheries, from NOAA, from different government agencies, and scientists who are all talking about the latest and greatest information related to the ocean in relation to the United States.
We also hosted the 3rd annual Social for the Sea, where our student delegates got to meet experts, professionals, and national advocacy leaders. For many participants, this entire experience was deeply transformative. Everyone took away something unique. It was all about from high-level discussions to personal moments of inspiration that they all took something special that they will carry for the rest of their conservation journey.
Most of the students that come through our program will have lifetime friendships with the people they meet here, and that is so incredibly special. And I love being able to see them 5 years later, then they're either a new fellow with NOAA or they're working at a place that they maybe connected with while they were here at Chow for the first time. And it's just so incredible to see that full circle energy happening amongst the kids who come to our program.
Youth are not just the voices of the future, they are the voices of today, here and now. In order for our elected officials and leaders at a national level to represent the wants and needs of their constituents, we need to actually tell them what those needs are. We need to hold them accountable for when their actions don't align with their promises. We need intergenerational collaboration. And lastly, we need to act now. Throughout history, many young people have been at the forefront of civil rights movements across the world, and Sea Youth Rise Up is directing that energy into action.
When we youth fight to protect the ocean, we not only fight to protect our futures, but we fight to protect our present.
Ocean advocacy is not just about talking the talk, it's about walking the walk. The ocean itself is a massive unified system of support, and we absolutely need to have our own when advocating for it. Having that available through this program enhanced my perspective. Having youth at the table in high-level policy discussions is critical because we bring fresh perspectives, urgency, and long-term commitment. To policymakers, I'd say the ocean and climate are inseparable. Protecting one protects the other, and both are essential to a livable future across generations.
We need tops-down and bottoms-up solutions. If you are feeling overwhelmed with the climate crisis, the best thing that you can do is to take action. Get involved in your local community. Attend city hall meetings and learn what's going on at a local level. Join your local cleanup group. Join and volunteer for a policy campaign. Support a local library and educate friends and family. Even if it's a small action, it's an action aligning with the needs of the planet, and that counts for something. And we need everyone to do a little bit of that something. Our participants left feeling inspired, connected, more determined, and most importantly, more hopeful than ever. See Youth Rise Up takes the idea of standing up for what you believe in and provides the framework for youth to do exactly that. Youth voices are amplified across the country, but they have the potential to be felt globally. The wave of change is growing, as I like to say, and if you are passionate about protecting the planet, now is the time to get involved. Want to learn more? Check out seayouthriseup.org today. My name is Alejandro Ganasa, and this is See Youth Rise Up.